Corvettes have been actually made out of plastic or fiberglass since 1953. It's actually really nice. If you damage a part, you just buy a new one and replace it rather than trying to fix it.
So what's next? Lunch? Okay.
All right. This car is just about stripped down. A couple little pieces here and there, and ready to send it out.
This is called the exploded view.
John's he's gonna hate us. The process on the paint that she's picked out is it's a 6-step process, and the paint always flips no matter where you walk.
So we're looking through the Planet Color book from Sherwin-Williams. We're trying to come up with a color for Jamie's car. She wanted something pretty subtle over top of the black, wants a kind of a blue tint.
There's a few different alternatives. You can change the color, or we may stick with the black and put a mid-coat, like a tinted clear, over the top. I have a few other recipes I got in mind. It'll look great when it's done, obviously.
As a teenager, she always did want to be the center of attention.
She never gave up. She was tenacious. She was, I find it remarkable that she was so set and dedicated.
They told me, focus on school and focus on your dream of, being an actress. And don't worry about the other stuff. We'll take care of it.
We were there no matter what. It didn't make any difference, yay or nay. She could be flipping burgers. She's our little girl. Always be our little girl.
Time to move it out for the next project.
Hey, I think my door's open. When did I sign up for this?
All right, so we're back in the Payback studio. We've got Jaime Pressley's Corvette here. We got it back from the guys over at Wheel to Wheel doing the paint work on it. This one will be a real straightforward assembly. We're pretty familiar with Corvettes by now, so we'll bolt it back together and be on our way.
Yeah,
good.
Looks pretty square on. Well, we've just about got the front fascia completely installed. Pretty much everything on the outside of this car is assembled. You can start to see the color just kind of wash around depending on how you look at it. It's got that black base coat and this amazing sort of tinted clear. We've got the interior coming in from cat skins. Then this thing goes up in the air, we can put our Corsa exhaust on it, and in no time this is going to be a completed car and off to Jamie.
Working with Jamie, we came up with a design for the interior. She had some good ideas. We're going to use the carbon fiber bullet insert section, and then we've got the Blythe logo that goes in the headrest as well, and that turned out really cool, as well as the mats on the floor that say Rod and Mom. What we do when we're designing an interior from scratch is that we'll take the factory seats and we'll engineer a seat cover that will work with the factory components so that there's no changes there. It's really crucial that the cover meets all the factory specifications. We'll take these pieces that we've done by hand and then digitize them into a digitizer for our system so we can then cut by automated cutting machinery. From that point, we start cutting the materials and then we assemble it. And the assembly process is with the sewers who will gather all the pieces together, which looks like a puzzle. And then we join all the pieces and make sure that it looks just like the factory fit.
Our house was constantly scaring each other.
At one of the houses that we lived in, there were, the washer and dryer were in the garage.
Yes.
And there was a door to go to the backyard right there by the garage. And I went out and I was changing the load of laundry. And right here, bam, Rod. That same night, somehow Rod managed to get under the bed, and as you go to get in bed, something grabs your feet. This man. And the point was to always be aware of your environment.
We had a fun household,
Yeah, it was a horror film half the time.
Yeah.
This thing's really heavy. It's a good thing we got the two of us.
Yeah, it takes two guys to carry. Well, these three pieces were provided by Classic Design Concepts. We've got the chin, the rear spoiler, and the lower valance in the rear as well. The car's going up in the air right now. We're getting ready to put the Corsa exhaust system underneath.
It's a full, complete kit from the cat back. This car is going to be done in no time, and it's going to sound as good as it looks. We're going to get this thing back down on the ground. We're going to fire it up and see how good it sounds. We're wrapping up the day. We got a lot done. As you can see, the outside of the car is just about ready. A couple alignment on the panels. The front splitter needs to be finally assembled. Quick polish on the paint. A couple little areas. Our friends over at Intro Wheels are cutting us some rims right now for Rod and Mom's Vet. And B at Goodrich will supply a set of high-performance tires.
Jimmy's gonna pay back Rod with some KDWs. That'll surely keep that Corvette on the road.
As always, Valvoline has supplied the juice. We've already replaced all the fluids with Valvoline synthetics. Jaime Pressley's going to be one happy camper thanks to our buddies at Blue Highways. They're trucking this Vet all the way to Colorado. And I know it's really cold there, but I'm sure this Vet's going to heat things up big time.
Okay, so we are in freezing cold Colorado. Why? This is why I live in California. I'm 8 months pregnant now, and just getting ready to see the car for the first time. Once I see the car, we're then going to go and interview Mom and Rod, who think that we are doing a story on me, like a true life story kind of thing. So let's go see the car. Oh my God! Look at this car! Oh, he's not going to know what to do with himself. He's absolutely... Oh my God. It's amazing. The color is perfect. Oh, we have to go now. I want to go give him the car. Yay! Let's go give him the car. Let's go. He's gonna... Oh! Mom and Rod are not gonna know what to do with themselves. That's a good car. Okay, we're here. They have no idea. We're getting ready to walk in. So let's go. This is Mom and Rod. So I'm at Mom and Rod's new house in Colorado, and I've never seen it before. So I'm going on a little tour. 19 years old. Crazy. And this is Dawn, Mom and Rod's daughter.
Hello.
Who's like my sister, and she just had a little girl, Sammy Jo, who's 4 weeks old now. Which is kind of funny because this is her first child and I'm getting ready to give birth to my first child, so that's pretty cool. So the reason why we're really here is this is not about me at all. It's about you guys. I'm from a show called Payback, where the celebrity gets to choose somebody or people that helped them get to where they're at today and pay them back in a big way. And so I have a really big surprise that we've been working on for you. Outside. I'm so excited. We got to put our coats on.
I'm going to spank you.
No, wait until you see. This is yours.
Are you kidding me?